Hello, I'm Matt from Ludochrono. Today I'm going to give you an overview of PineApples. This is a game for 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up, and it plays for around 15 minutes. In this game, you're going to have to call out the number of pines and apples that are on the visible cards. And you're going to make 3 piles out of them, and the information is going to replace itself, since you're going to play on the different stacks. So how do you play? I'm simply going to shuffle the deck and then start playing. On my turn, I flip the first card and make a first discard pile. Then I'm going to call out the number of pines, then the number of apples. In this case, 1 pine, no apples. We move on to the next player, and she's going to flip a card and she's going to call 1 pine, 2 apples. We check. That's the correct number. We don't call her out. That's fine. We move on to the third player. Now we have a pineapple, and the pineapple is both pine and apple. So that player is going to say 2 pines, 4 apples. Please note that you have to make your answer within 5 seconds after flipping your cards and without hesitating. Again, we check. That's fine. We move on to my turn. I will have to cover my stack. There are a maximum of 3 stacks at a time. Then I will cover my card. I cover the symbols on them so that replaces anything. So now we have 3 pines, 5 apples. We move on to the next player's turn, and then she says 4 pines, 4 apples. However, doing so, she forgot a rule. If you have the same number of pines and apples, you fuse them together and you have 4 pineapples. If everyone makes a mistake, you can call them out by saying worm, and if you are correct by calling them out, they collect all of the cards as penalty. If they were correct and you were wrong, you collect all of the cards as penalty. Then we continue the game. 1 pine, no apples. And if we have a call which is exactly 2 pineapples, which is the title of the game, instead of calling that out, we're going to tap the deck. And the last player to tap the deck is going to collect the cards as penalty. You play until the deck is over. Once it is over, you count the number of penalty cards that you have in front of you. The player with the least penalties wins the game. That's it for the basic mode of 2 pineapples. Now I'm going to show you the advanced cards. There are cards that you can add up to your game to change up the rules. These have a static ability and these ones are instant. These ones will simply subtract a pine because it is pine away, and this one is an apple tree. It adds 3 apples. We have this one, which is a pineapple pen. Obviously, it's a pineapple, so it counts as so. And instead of saying 2 pines, 4 apples, you will say, I have 2 pines, I have 4 apples. If you don't, you take all of the cards as penalty. We have the pineapple pizza. After the call, all players must make a triangle shape with their arms and say pizza. If they don't, they take the cards as penalty. Now with the instant abilities, we have the poison apple. It counts as an apple, and you're going to choose a player to give the poison apple to, and they have to make the call. Now we also have the crate escape that counts as 2 apples, and players are going to flip cards and place them on top of the other 2 stacks, making 3 new cards on the stacks. And you have the pina colada. All players must mimic drinking a pina colada and hit the stack, and the last one to do so is going to take all the cards as penalty. Finally, you have 3 blank cards that you can draw or write on to make your own special rules and wordplay. Now you know everything there is to know about 2 pineapples. This is a game about stacking information and counting them as smoothly as possible. Now, bye-bye. See you on Ludochrono.